Greetings, everyone. This is Mike Riley, the voice of Ironman. And this is the Old School Tri Show with my Kiwi mates Cameron Harper and Brian Ashby. The show that talks about all things triathlon, old and new. We're powered by Ansco Foods, bringing you nutrition and good health from New Zealand's beef and lamb. Thanks for listening, everyone. Enjoy the show.
This is the Old School Tri Show with Ansco Foods. I'm Brian Ashby. Alongside me is Cameron Harper. In March 2024, Ironman New Zealand will celebrate its 40th anniversary. 40 years of wonderful stories, so many great winners. Cameron Harper, we are going to speak to each and every one of them.
Yeah, it's quite a daunting task when you think about it, Brian. 1985 in Auckland, the very first race. And actually those two are probably one of the easy ones to track down, the two winners there with Michelle Gammy-Catterick and Scott Molina. But like you say, every single winner since 1985. But second oldest Ironman outside of the World Championships. There are just so many stories to tell from so many wonderful people, aren't there?
There certainly are, and we've got a lot of them lined up already. We'll track down the rest of them in time, but it's not just the winners. Anyone who gets to the start line in an Ironman has got a story to tell. If they make it to the finish line, they've got an even bigger story to tell. It's not just the people that are on in the actual event racing it. The technology has changed over the years. Witness the Scott Molina wetsuit of 1985 compared with what we might see Braden Curry wearing in 2024. Technology, so many things, nutrition, all these things have changed.
And also the course. I mean, you think about it from the courses of East Auckland and out down sort of southeast Auckland in the original days through to what we've had in pretty much the last 25 years in Taupo. But it's also interesting to understand, why did the original race, being the World Championships in Hawaii, why did they let it come to New Zealand? I mean, there's so many stories, Brian, and I'm very, very excited. I mean, there'll be some people we talk to that may have never even raced Ironman before, but they are still integral to our great race.
Certainly are. Look, we are a couple of triathlon nerds. We love the sport. We've been involved with Ironman New Zealand since the year 2000, roughly round about at that point. And we've managed to stumble through a couple of Ironmans ourselves, Ironman New Zealand, among other races and so on. As well as that, we've got background as radio journalists. And, of course, we're on the commentary team at Ironman New Zealand, supported by our wonderful friend, our great mentor, our uniform, Mr. Mike Riley.
Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it, Brian? Because so many commentators, that's the big stress. We were talking another time about the great man Richie Beno, who used to struggle with is it the white, the off-white, the beige, the bone, everything else. Well, we've got the Mike Riley signed, limited edition T-shirts. That's our uniform. And we'll be talking to the great man himself at some point over the season as well. Wonderful fella. We're often in contact with him still, aren't we, even after his retirement?
We certainly are. Yes, the Old School Tri Show. You try saying it a few times out loud. I've stumbled a few times just trying to get it together just to get this recording going. Looking forward to having you on board. We'll be bringing you all the stories, 40 years worth of stories coming up over the next few months.